Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I've got another match review for you guys. I'm going to be reviewing the Oldham vs Sunderland game where Sunderland have finally won. It feels like so long since I can't speak. Since I actually won a game. I think last time was like the 3rd of November against Ipswich. That was the last time I actually won a game. And the last time I actually won a game against 10 men, I believe, was on the 20th of October against Crewe, I think it was. So yeah, it's been a long time since I actually got a win, and even longer since I actually beat a team of 10 men. I'm about a penalty needed as well, which is nice. So yeah, that win today does mean that Sunderland will be progressing it to the next round of the Papa John's Trophy. I mean, what a tragic name for a trophy, man. You can just tell that it's a tin pot competition. I mean, it just is. I mean, literally last year's final was Portsmouth against Salford. like when's that ever gonna happen? Anyway, we're going to be going through the team. So, for Sunderland, we had Anthony Patterson in goal today. Conor McLaughlin, Tom Flanagan, Billy Wright, and Callum McFadden in the back four. Originally, I was going to be Dion Sanderson, but he dropped out for whatever reason. We don't know why. I mean, yeah, we don't know why. Max Power, Grant Ledbetter, the two CDMs, I don't know. Mcguire, Scowen and Diamond all behind Will Grigg. Bench had Remy Matthews, George Dobson, Charlie White, Elliot Embleton, Danny Graham, Dan Neil, and Aidan McGeady. So the game, I don't know. In the first 10 minutes was pretty uneventful, you could say. Around the 8th minute, 9th minute, the stream went off. So that was nice, and it didn't work. It wasn't working for like 5 minutes. And then when the stream came back on, Oldham scored. Perfect timing. It was almost like it was written in the stars for the stream to work, just as Oldham score. Absolute piss take. It was a really avoidable goal as well. Literally, we should not have conceded that goal at all. Poor defending. And then Patterson probably should have saved it. I mean, he got a hand to it. I mean, I don't know if that would have made a difference. I don't know. Don't even remember. And then for the rest of the first half, and up until we scored, not really doing a lot. Like, it's just... It seemed like in that first half we just didn't really give a crap about the game at all. There was no momentum at all. Actually, everybody was just hoping that somebody else would create some magic. I mean, we had a couple of chances. I mean, sort of similar play to how we played against Wigan on Saturday. Just crossed it into the box, just praying that someone would get ahead to it. And that actually kind of did work. So Jack Diamond, I think it was Diamond was scoring. One of them who crossed the ball in the box. Conor Mclaughlin completely missed a header. But then falls to Chris Mcguire, who managed to just about get in the back of the net. I mean, it was an alright chop. Looks pretty complex, and he makes it 1-1. And then you think from there, we're gonna press on. We're gonna try and get that second goal. And we played a tiny bit better. It wasn't amazing, but it definitely was had a little bit more momentum. Then half time 1-1. I mean, it was going okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like we were just rolling over and letting us lose against Oldham Athletic. Which, by the way, I mean, Oldham, you can tell that they're like 16th in League 2. Absolutely poor team. Honestly, I'd go as far as saying that they're probably the poorest team that we've actually played against this season. They were absolutely dreadful. Literally, could not pass a ball at each other, to say the lies. Honestly, I'm worried for them this season. They are playing in League 2, but, So, second half underway. Kicked, had a little bit more momentum going about the game. We bring in our two subs, McGeady and White, come on for Grigg and Maguire. And then straight from the free kick, Ledbetter whips the ball in. Josh Scowen meets his header and he puts it back in it to make it 2-1. Simple as you like. So finally, our sort of cross. I know it was a free kick, but it's sort of like cross header type goal actually worked or something, which I can't remember. The last time that actually happened, so that's something, I suppose. And then from there we just seemed to just keep playing a good pace. We kept pressuring Oldham. Obviously, Oldham had a few chances. I mean, obviously Patterson made a fantastic save, a one-handed save to deny Oldham. Obviously, they had a couple of chances. Didn't do a lot in the game. Oldham, like I said, they're probably like the poorest team that I've seen this season. They were shocking. Literally, Mansfield. When we played Mansfield, I'm pretty sure they were like bottom or something. They were like in the bottom 2 or 3. Literally, they played better than what Oldham did. Arguably, the team was probably weaker for this game than the Oldham one. That actually wasn't. Yeah, it was similar games. But honestly, like Mansfield, who were like lower down, actually better than Oldham. So that's I don't know. I don't know what that means. So basically, he was carried the out the win. George Dobson came off for Grant Ledbetter. Trying to think anyone else who came on. I think that might have been it substitutes wise. Yeah, I think it was. So overall, not a bad game. I mean, there wasn't really a lot to talk about because nothing really happened in the game. I mean, yeah, Sunderland were pressed, looked a bit better than Saturday, but really apart from that, there was no real highlights. I guess I'll talk about each player individually. Anthony Patterson, I mean, he didn't have to do much, but when he called upon, he did do well. He didn't really look too uncomfortable. He looked pretty relaxed most of the game, obviously, apart from the goal. I mean, again, could he have saved that? I don't know. Conor McLaughlin, you know what? Conor McLaughlin's actually been okay this season. I've never really had the slander him. He's actually done quite not good. He's done the job at right back, so he's not a worst player ever. Flanagan did the job, I suppose. Wasn't pretty. Bailey Wright. Now, what do I talk about Bailey Wright? He has not been good these last few games. He's been absolutely dreadful. I think that first goal, not the first goal. I mean, there was I think right before half time there was a chance for Oldham that Wright mucked up, and then the Oldham striker probably should have scored, and Flanagan got literally raced over there and literally sprinted over there, managed to get the ball. But Bailey Wright, I mean, you'd think from someone who he is good enough to play in the Championship, but lately he's been absolutely shocking. I don't know what's going on with him, but he just hasn't been good enough tonight. Tonight he had a few mistakes in the locket tonight. Last few weeks have been really sloppy. I mean, for Wigan's goal on Saturday, he should have done better. He's become a liability, which I never thought I'd say about him, which is a shame. So maybe for Lincoln on Saturday, could maybe drop Wright, bring Willis in if Willis is feeling up to it. I mean, I don't know. But Bailey Wright, I don't know about him being really weird. Callum McFadden did a good job, I suppose. Max Power, he's just a bang average League One player. You can't really go for him. I mean, obviously, you can fault him and stuff, but honestly, he's a bang average player. He doesn't really do a lot in the games. He's there as a captain, he does his job. Ledbetter again, he's just doing the job. He did what he needed to do, I suppose. Who else was there? Chris Mcguire. I mean, again, Mcguire this season has not been at the races. I mean, compared to what I've seen from him like the last 2 seasons, he's been a shadow of the player he was. I mean, yeah, he scored the day, but he just hasn't been at this season. I don't know what's going on with him. Again, definitely one of our better performers. Could probably, maybe. I'm going too far. I was about to say maybe get someone in the Championship, in maybe like a bottom 3 like Championship team. He wouldn't. There's no way. I think Josh Scowen did better today. He did better. He hasn't been the greatest in the last few weeks again, but he was definitely a lot better today. I mean, thankfully he wasn't on the corners because his crosses are shocking. I'm pretty sure he had like 3 corners against Wigan when in the first half, where all of them just hit the first man. Not the greatest, but Scowen, he did a lot better today. Jack Diamond played very, very well, but there's the thing with Diamond. He did well today. He's a good player, but honestly, I'm probably going to get some absolute slander from this, but honestly, I don't think that he's that much different from Lyndon Gooch. And I'm not saying Gooch is a good player, because, I mean, again, I think he's bang average. He's got a couple of tricks, but he gets found out after me almost immediately. I can literally... Gooch has been injured for a few games now. Diamond came in today, and he literally looked like he was Gooch, because he keeps doing these needless step overs. He keeps fucking trying to take everybody on when he just can't. And I know towards the end of the game, he actually took most people out and he scored. I mean, Diamond, I think he just needs to try and... I'm not going to say pass the ball, because in fairness, he probably passed the ball more than Gooch does. But he needs to get in his head that he's not fucking Messi. He can't take everybody on. I think, in my opinion, that's probably my only flaw about Diamond. Apart from that, he's alright. And then Will Grigg, he's not really getting opportunities to score, but I mean, he kind of looked like he gave a crap tonight. He did a lot more running than usual, which is nice. But, Grigg, I don't know about Will Grigg. Will Lee Johnson get the best out of him? I don't know. Only time to tell. And then the 3 substitutes didn't really do much. McGeady messed up, and I think he tried to fucking roulette somebody, then ended up just taking the ball out of play. Wyke didn't do much, and Dobson came off for like 3 minutes, so he didn't really do a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the review. Overall thoughts, it wasn't the best performance. I mean, had a few sloppy touches. Took us like a goal. I mean, we went 1-0 down to fucking Oldham. I mean, Oldham are absolutely terrible. Like I've already mentioned a few times in this video, absolutely terrible team. I fear for their fans. Well, actually, I mentioned at the end the gym. So basically, if you guys didn't watch the stream, basically like in Boundary Park where the Oldham play, there's a gym which overlooks the pitch, and there was a few people actually in the gym, and someone on Twitter actually leaked this WhatsApp thing of one of the guy who was on a treadmill. Literally, someone leaked it, and it was amazing. I mean, it's funny. I mean, literally, the lengths that some football fans go to watch games. I mean, I think the Sheffield Wednesday fan got a hotel room on Saturday to watch the Norwich game. Obviously, Sunderland fans at the start of the season for the first 2 away games. And obviously, if you're in with the van, I was like, oh man, I fucking missed the first month of the season because it was just so funny. Because those guys on the van, they were freaking hilarious, man. They cracked me up. Also, I think they climbed. They're like some sort of like flat block area to watch the Charlton. Honestly, man. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this match review. It was alright. I mean, nothing. There's nothing anything worrying. Which is good. Hopefully, we can kick on from this. Hopefully, this win will restore some confidence, which we have been lacking in the last month or so. So hopefully, we can kick on and start winning some more games. Lincoln on Saturday is not gonna be an easy game. I think we could actually lose that game. I don't want to be that person, but Lincoln are in great form. I think they're probably behind Hull. They've been the best team this season behind Hull. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. If you guys enjoy, if you did, then give it a thumbs up. If you are new, then feel free to subscribe so that you never see future content. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.